What is going on? Yo, bro. What? Can you? I don't know what just happened. I'm very confused. I am very confused. All right. Can y'all hear me? I don't know what happened, or are we live? Can somebody respond and let me know? Let's get some comments on the screen. That is an old comment. Okay. Kofi's here. Kofi says this looks fire. I don't know what happened, y'all. I have no clue. Let's get some background music going. Hey, y'all. All right. So apparently we are live. I looked at the little thing and I don't know what happened. Anyways, we are about to talk about all of this stuff that's been happening in this last freaking like 2 weeks. Before we get into the meat and potatoes, we're going to give people a couple minutes to show up. Y'all know how YouTube be. Let me know how the audio sounds. How's the stream look? We got coffee, so that's always a W. And we're thankful to be a freaking live, bro. So please, whoever's watching, let's do a sound check. Let me know if we look all right and we sound all right while I sip this coffee. And yes, my daughter is here, so I'm sure she will be making some type of cameo appearance, okay? And it's coffee time. Oh, that's so good, bro. All right, let's get right to it. We got a couple people in here. My boy Kofi. Shout out to Kofi. Camera. Talia. Huh? The joys of children. Please hold. Please hold. I don't understand what just happened. What happened? I'm in the bed and that thing just fell. You're not in the bed. You're in the bathroom. In the back. You said the bed. Don't touch it. Okay, I don't know how that happened, but don't worry about it. I'll fix it. Because I'll fix anything. All right, apparently a mirror fell off some type of way. I don't know how that happened. All right, right side. Okay, back at it. Okay. All right, Kofi says camera and lens. Let me just go ahead and address this now. This is, y'all, you're not going to believe me when I say this. This is the Sony Alpha 7 R5 and Viltrox 24 millimeter f1.8. All right. Says, listen, my boy Drew in the house. What up, Drew? It's been a minute. Hope you're doing well. Hope the family is good. Setup is looking fire. Oleg, what up? Thank you very much. Let's get some music, a little bit of music. All right. Giovanni, coffee time. Looks and sounds fantastic. That's what's up. I agree with everyone. The setup and lighting look fantastic. That's what I'm talking about. This is just, listen, I've been taking a lot of cues from Kofi and Cam. Cam told me the other day, bro, you got to put a freaking practical in the scene. And I'm like, what is a freaking practical, Cam? He said, a lamp. So I got a lamp. So y'all know what's up. This is a key light off to my right side. It's at like probably 2,800. No, it's like at 3,100 Kelvin or so. It's pretty warm. To motivate, listen, I'm learning, y'all, to motivate the warm colored lamp, right? And then over here, to give us some contrast, I got a daylight colored light, okay? so we getting lit. It's getting turned, baby. And then as far as the color grade goes, this is actually one of my custom color grades. It's called Drama. It's one of my favorite ones. It's just a creative LUT. You can apply it to any freaking footage. You'll need to convert it to Rec 709 first. But yeah, and that's it. So it's just playing with lights. And this is a cheap lens on the Sony A7R V. Eddie Nunez in the house. What up, Eddie? You got my PVCs ready. I know that's right. Me and Eddie both used to work in a freaking bank. And the currency was PVCs. Will you upgrade to the iPhone 17 Pro? We about to talk about all of that once we get through these comments real quick. And by the way, if you're here, let me know where you from. And as always, what camera are you rocking? Put it in the chat. Where you from? What camera you rocking? Princess, hello. What's happening? What's happening? Bro got the I'm telling you, hey, I motivated that, bro. When Cam was like, bro, you need a practical to motivate. He said, even if it's not really realistic, because how would warm light right here be coming from way back there? But it doesn't matter. All you want to do is give it the impression to sell it. And I think I got it. I think I finally got it right, bro. I need the setup when I get back, start post. Hold on. This is what happens when you hear yourself via ear and it's a delay. Drew said, I need to get this set up when I start back posting on YouTube. Why did you stop posting on YouTube? I'm about to start holding y'all accountable. Drew, we talked about this for like 2 years straight, bro. Why you stop posting? You always be posting. Was waiting on my ZR reaction from Miami. I just got back from freaking Seattle, Sony Kando. So while all of this stuff was happening, iPhones was dropping, Nikon was dropping, Canon was dropping, iPhones was dropping, if I didn't say that already. And I'm sure a lot of other things was dropping too. Pause. Turds and everything. But because we was in it, I couldn't make no videos. And besides, I didn't get none of the cameras. I didn't get anything. So, I mean, it is what it is. So, Miami in the house. Toronto in the house. And Kofi said, when we say, what camera you got? He got all of them. Jasper, how are you today? You know what? That's a great freaking question. I am highly blessed and thankful. And let me give you my daily reminder that I say every freaking video. Be thankful for your life today because you did not have to have that. We need a sip of coffee real quick to address this. In case you had a bad day, in case things have been a little rough for you lately, maybe in the life of hills and valleys, you in a valley. I get it. It sucks down there. But let me remind you, you're here right now with your boy Tight Shirt. That's number one, okay? Number two, that means you are alive. You are in some type of wellness because you have a phone, the internet, your bill is paid. You have some type of health because you're watching me right now. So if you need a reminder just how terrible this world is, turn on the freaking news. Just look and see how many people today had to fight for their life, for food, for water, for the basic necessities of life. There are people in this world who don't have that. While we are sitting here driving our nice cars, going out to restaurants and using all of our technology and talking about followers this and cameras that, there are people that do not even have the bare minimums of life. So I'm saying all that to say that whatever you're going through, if this is your valley season, it's important. And I'm not trying to minimize it. But sometimes we all need that freaking perspective check. It could be so much worse. And whatever problems you have, trust me, somebody would love to take them things off you. So be thankful. All right, the Kumbaya movement is freaking over. I hope all is well with you mentally and physically. I will not complain. I'm alive. I'm healthy. God has blessed me. I mean, some of y'all might not believe in God or whatever. That's on you. I know what God is, who he is, and what he does for me, and I'm blessed beyond measure. Could things be better? Absolutely. Could they be worse? Absolutely. But, you know, I'm thankful for right where I am. And I hope you're well mentally and physically, too. New York in the house. Just got the new Sony A7S III a few days ago. Still a fantastic camera. Should I say Quebec? All right, California. Is that Cali? Yes. Should I sell my FX3 and go all in with Nikon Red? I can't believe finally 32-bit float. Let me tell you something. I'm the wrong person to try to talk you out some technology. I'm telling you right now. Me and Cam Mackey, I'm going to steal his slogan. Everybody think Cam is rich. No, he's irresponsible. And I think I'm a little more responsible than he is. But when it comes to buying technology, I'm going to say if you want it, buy it. You might not need it. Technically, the FX3 is way more than good enough for years to come. But at the same time, technology makes me happy. And a lot of times, if I'm in a creative rut, sometimes new gear can change that. So I would say, if you want it, you got the money for it. It's not going to, break the bank. Your bills is paid and you want it. Be happy. Go get it. I'm not I would never try to talk you out of it. I think what Nikon did with the ZR is wild. We about to talk about that. All right. But we got Quebec. We had Cali. We had Miami. Surprise. Oh, you know what? I usually get a lot of people from the opposite side of the world, but they're probably asleep. NYC in the house. Toronto in the house. FX3, FX6, Pocket 3. Reno in the house. Z6 III and ZF. I love my ZF. Recently subscribed to your channel. Man, welcome. Georgia, by the way, Georgia, by the way of California, rocking the DJI Pocket 3. Princess, did you find me from an Osmo Pocket 3 video? I'm just curious. C80. Oh, I'm curious to know what you think about the C50. Hello, yo, from Cleveland, but an ATL, same camera since 1995, a Canon T5i, and a PowerShot SX530. I respect it. Because really, all you need is your phone. Take for your needs. What's happening? Well, hey, what's am? Watch it from Jersey. Got that ZF, but I'm going to get that ZR soon as I can. I feel you. Canada in the house. Preach. Have you used the GoPro for videos before? I hate GoPro. I literally hate GoPro. And you know what? I kind of brought something that I'm thinking about giving away tonight. The Insta360 Go 3S. Somebody might get lucky and get this tonight, but there's going to be stipulations. Maybe we can start super chat wars. I don't know. Let me think about it. But somebody might get a new action camera tonight. It's brand new condition. How easy is it to edit videos on YouTube? I mean, it's a learned skill like everything else. Also, you found me from the Osmo Pocket 3, and what's wrong with it? Nothing. All right. So I'm not going to hold up. I don't care how many people end up in here tonight. There has been a lot of stuff dropping in the last couple weeks. And honestly, I've been feeling overwhelmed. Like, for real. Let's start with the iPhones. First of all, did anybody in here order the new iPhone? If you did, I am very curious to know which iPhone you ordered. And if you didn't order the iPhone. Let me know why. So I'm gonna wait like 2 minutes and let y'all sound off. And yes, I did order the iPhone. While y'all are letting me know, I did get a new phone. The Galaxy Z Fold 7. Okay. And I'm just going to say this. After using this phone for about the past month, and we're going to get on to cameras in a minute. We're going to talk about iPhones first. After using this camera the last month, I did not want to order a new iPhone. It is so freaking good. And you don't realize how boring and one track focused iPhones are until you go back and try a Samsung phone. Okay, so now I'm two phone gang because like this makes me not want to use my iPhone. I've even tried to convince Cam and Kofi and my dude Devin and CJ to switch to WhatsApp so that I could use this even more. This thing is fantastic, but it's $2,000. It's $2,000. I initially bought one from Verizon, and then I took it back, and then I found one on Marketplace in brand new condition for $1,250, and I just so happened to have sold a camera right the day before. So, and it was a camera that, and I won't say what camera it was, but it was a camera that was just sitting on the shelf. Made me some money. So I took some of it and got one of these. Put it on Mint Mobile. They was running a little special for $15 a month. And I love it. But with that said, I did order a new iPhone. Actually, two of them. Because I am getting into more tech. And you may or may not like that or care. But I am getting more into new tech. And we're about to talk about what tech. And I'm actually going to change the title of this video real quick because it seems like it's not getting any push. So please hold for un momento. And while I change the title of this video, I did order two iPhones. I ordered the iPhone 17 Air strictly because I want to test it out. I'm probably not going to keep it because I actually use ProRes a lot on my phone. Like for filler shots, for reels, I like to use ProRes. And the 17 Air did not have ProRes. However, it looks freaking amazing. So I got one, but honestly, just to try it out. It's going to be a phone that I'm going to make it very clear in my videos. I'm probably not going to keep this phone. Just getting it because I want to see what it's all about. So, I did order the iPhone 17 in, what color did I get? I think I got the frickin', is it the silver one? I don't know. So I got that one, but again, I'm not keeping it. I have no desire to keep it. Like this thing is so raw, y'all. All right. But I ordered the iPhone 17 Air and also the orange iPhone 17 Pro. Now, I still have the iPhone 15 Pro, which is still way more than good enough. And I just so happened to break one like a year ago, and they just gave me a brand new one. So really, I don't even need to replace this phone. Excuse me. But I did order the 17 Pro, not the Pro Max, because I hate carrying around huge iPhones. But I got the iPhone 17 Pro, of course, in orange. Had to get it in orange. And I'm actually looking forward to it. It's not like a lot of big changes, but I am looking forward to a few things. I'm looking forward to the better telephoto camera for sure. I don't really think it needed a faster processor. I feel like Apple just waves that around just to be like, oh, we innovated or whatever. But it's not like iPhones are never fast enough. They're always way more than fast enough, no matter what you throw at them. ProRes RAW is freaking sweet. ProRes was already dope, but ProRes RAW is even better. right? So those are the main things I'm happy about. And the front camera with the square sensor. Not having to do this when I want to take a landscape photo in selfie mode now will be game changing. So I am hyped about that. 17 Pro Max in orange, 17 Pro in silver. I hate how they got rid of the black. Like what? So this is what they do. This is what Apple does. They took away black this year. And then guess what they're going to do next year? They're going to be like, and the iPhone 18 Pro is finally back in a revolutionary new space black color that only Apple could pull off. Like, yeah, the same one you just had the year before last. And now all of a sudden it's revolutionary. People Apple does, y'all. They take stuff away. They bring it back 2 or 3 generations newer as a new feature. Like, who do y'all think y'all fooling? I really wanted the black one. Anyways, I had to go orange, specifically for thumbnails. I don't really want an orange phone. But, you know, I am a content creator, and I had to think about when I'm making these videos, that orange is going to pop right off the freaking screen. I'm staying with my 15 Pro Max for the moment. Nothing wrong with the iPhone 15 Pro, to be honest. 17 Pro Max, 1 terabyte silver. Oh, you got money. 1 terabyte. I'm an Android guy, and I'm going to rock with my Pixel 8 for at least another year. There's nothing wrong with my phone. I don't need to replace it. I understand that. I am. So y'all know, those of you who are here, and by the way, like the stream. This is how the stream gets pushed out. Lets YouTube know that you guys actually like this video, which, I mean, I hope you do. You're here watching. But hit the like button. It's like, what, we'll be up to 40 people right now. It's a slow Sunday night. It is. We normally got like 80 to 100 people in these streams, but it is what it is. But hit the like button. I see 9 likes on there, and it's 40 people. What kind of crap is that? Yeah. There's no need to replace your phone. I didn't need to replace it. I just, you know, we tech snobs. And new tech really excites me. So that's why I got this, which there's about to be some phone content coming on this channel, y'all. Hope y'all hate me. Hope you don't hate me. Hope you don't unsubscribe. But we about to be talking about the Fold 7, the new iPhones, all of that. Got that orange iPhone Pro Max 1 terabyte. You went all the way in. WhatsApp is for scammers and dealers. That's wild. 17 Pro Max due to the new features in collaboration with DaVinci. Oh, yeah. Raw. Plus, it will give me quite a bit of YouTube videos. This is why I hate listening to myself when I'm streaming. Because there's an echo. I mean, it's a delay. And it throws off your live speech. Anyways, it would get me quite a bit of YouTube views the moment I make a video about it. Absolutely. 17 Pro Max. Silver. Okay. Almost to 100,000. This is the slowest grind ever. The slowest grind ever. Like, we are almost there. Let's do a sub check. Let's see where we at. Let's pull up the OL studio. It seems like anytime you want to hit a major milestone, your growth just slows down. We're at 96,566 subscribers. So that means we need, what, 3,434 left, right? Is my math right? I think my math is right. 3,334. And if it is right, I'm so good, bro. Like, none of y'all in the chat could have did that. I know you couldn't have. Let's do the math. 100K, 100,000 minus 96,566. Oh, almost 3,434. I was off by 100. So we almost there, but it's like this growth trying to hit 100 is so slow. So slow. But we gonna get there. It just might take like another month or two. Sounds like what EA does with Madden. Take a feature away, bring it back later. It's revolutionary. Yep. What up? iPhone 11. Wow. Nikon ZF was all I needed to see. Oh, ZR. And I clicked it. All right, so let me finish the iPhone, and then we're going to talk about the ZR. But yeah, still got the 11. Sticking with my iPhone 16 Pro Max for another year. Don't feel like y'all have to switch because something new came out. Okay, remember that me and all of your favorite content creators, we are D-bag YouTubers. Okay, this is what we do. I'm switching videos every time a new phone or camera comes out. We got to get you to click. Y'all be well, I ain't gonna say y'all because it's not y'all. I know it's not y'all in this chat, but people be like, you use the clickbaity type. How else was I supposed to get you to click? Like, come on, man. So yes, every time a new camera comes out, I'm switching. I'm torn. Come on now, I got to get you to click. And we know that certain words are emotionally triggering words that make people want to click, such as broke, anything money driven, anything related to a hard decision, pause, anything related to a dilemma. I mean, people click. So because of that, you play the game. So yeah. But don't feel like you need to switch. If you got the money and it makes you happy, then do what makes you happy. Sticking with my 16 Pro Max for another year. Ain't mad at it. Honestly, these upgrades were pretty incremental. However, I do find you know what I think is the most innovative thing that Apple did, which I believe is about to change the entire landscape for cameras, period. They put a square sensor in the front facing camera. So you no longer have to rotate the phone when you want to take a selfie to get more people in the frame. It's just taking a vertical crop of the square sensor. It's open gate. So yeah, I'm excited for that. But aside from that, I mean, I am going to use ProRes RAW. But those are the only two things that really excite me. My mother is the FX3 killer. Yeah, we be coming up with wild titles. We got to get the clicks, yo. People be so freaking butthurt and mad that, oh, you got me to click. Duh. Like, I thought that was the point. Photo me, Ike, what up? Don't come in here with your trash tonight, Ike. Because you've been on one lately. All right. Before we move on to cameras, hit the like button. All of that stuff. All of you asking what camera that I've used for the stream. All of the details are in the stream. If you have Mac, I'm using ECAMM for the stream. It's honestly way better than OBS. If you want to try it out, you have a Mac, and you want to try out streaming, you can use any webcam as a you can use any USB camera pretty much as like a webcam. And they got a ton of features. You can bring on guests, put music on there, scenes. If somebody were to send a super chat or somebody subscribed, you will see one of the pop-ups on the screen. So if you want to try out ECAMM, there's a link in the description for you to try it out for 2 weeks free. Honestly, again, if you have a Mac, because it's only for Mac, it's the best that you can get. The camera, everything that I'm using is in the descriptions. The Sony A7R V, plus the 24mm f1.8 Shure NV7 mic. And this is graded with Drama from my Film Luts pack. And the music is from Artlist. All right, so let's talk about this Nikon ZR. Kofi is in the chat, and Kofi had the Nikon ZR. Let me tell y'all what Nikon did to me, okay? And some of it was logistics. I get it. Nikon had me sign an NDA, a non-disclosure agreement. And usually when companies have you sign an NDA, it's because they're sending you the camera. They even asked for my shipping address. And then they ghosted me. They completely ghosted me. Now, Nikon is different. Nikon does not just send out cameras to creators. They're the only company, to my knowledge, they have to send a advisor. Okay, we all call them a babysitter, but an advisor. You have very limited time with the camera, and I guess logistically they couldn't get anybody out to Cleveland, and because the camera was pre-release and they couldn't get anybody out to Cleveland, that means Terry got no camera to test out, which is fine. Stuff happens. Kofi, however, has it. And I'm going to say this. The ZR is what? Let me look it up. Nikon ZR. $2,200. Wow. Okay. When I saw the specs on this camera, and it doesn't have the best specs out there. Like the S1 Mark II is, besides having red raw, like obviously superior when it comes to specs, codecs, frame rates, etc. But for $2,200, bro, to have, first of all, a 4-inch DCI P3 monitor on the back is crazy. I was watching Kofi's video and Cam's video and everybody else's video. Having a 4-inch DCI P3 monitor on the back of a camera, pretty much you don't really need a monitor. And that's probably the reason why they put micro HDMI on there. But anyways, you got red raw, which gives you full control over the image. The most dynamic range, obviously they say like 15 stops. It's not 15 stops, but that doesn't matter. 32-bit internally, okay? I have been a part of so many focus groups with some of these camera companies, and we all have told them, like, bro, put 32-bit float in the freaking camera. Not with a top handle, not with an additional accessory. Make it compatible in the camera. In fact, before the S1 II came out, I was part of a feedback panel, and that was one of my major things I asked for. Built-in 32-bit float audio, which means as long as your source audio is not clipped before it goes into the camera, you will have 32 bits of range, meaning full control over your audio. So as long as, if you're using wireless mics, it's not clipping, the audio's not, clipped or anything like that, internally, you good. A 4-inch monitor, red raw, autofocus, up to 6K 60, no open gate, unfortunately. For $2,200? What? Like, it's honestly wild that we are getting, like, I know, look, we be sitting around complaining about cameras and, oh, this, it doesn't have this. Bro, we have literal pocket rockets that are the size of our phones that are shooting in RAW, in B-RAW, in ProRes RAW, internally, 6K 60, 14 stops of dynamic range, like stabilization and all of this stuff. We complain about it, but bro, for $2,000 for anybody who wants a camera for filmmaking, it is hard to recommend anything else at that price point. The only thing that is missing is, Kofi pointed out that there was some quirks that they already have put out a firmware update for, but it just doesn't have OpenGate, which is like, I wish it had OpenGate. But again, you gotta think about cost. Like for $2,000, you ain't gonna get much more of a camera anywhere with these type of specs, especially with red raw. Lumix cameras have had OpenGate. Like you can still get an S5 II, which is a fantastic camera, which can shoot up to 6K 30. But this shoots up to 6K 60 with red raw, like literally real red raw inside of it. And, I was talking to Cam and Kofi, and it seems like although the footage is kind of noisy, because I believe it's the Z6 III sensor, that the range and the color fidelity and everything is fantastic for $2,200. Plus, you still got H.264, H.265, CF Express Type A with a micro SD backup. I thought it was only micro SD, but CF Express A. Like, Nikon really strategically waited for Canon to drop just so they can be like, yo, Canon, shut your mouth. Shut up, Canon. Like, all of that noise that everybody was making for the Canon C50 was immediately silenced when the ZR dropped. It's crazy. So I gotta clap it up for Nikon. Like, we gotta clap it up for him. Like, I'm gonna make a video on this. Cam and Kofi sent me some footage today. I don't know if I want to touch Cam's footage. Ain't no telling what he been doing in the bathroom, but you know. Anyways, the footage from Kofi, I mean, that probably got hyena spit on it. Oh, man. Hyena spit is crazy. Yeah, the C50 literally got silenced. Like DOA. And it was crazy to watch, like, you know, and I don't ever get mad at YouTubers. They playing the game. Like Peter McKinnon said that the C50 was the FX3 killer. And then the ZR dropped. Which this, okay, can we talk about this FX3 killer crap? What's in that coffee? Every camera that drops these days is going to be... should I give this away? Hold on. Should I give this away? Okay. You know what I was going to do before the stream started? I actually had, if we got 10 yellow super chats of $10 or more, that somebody was going to get this Go 3S. I was going to make it where you had to go on my community post or my Instagram, drop a comment. I was going to take all those comments and then put them into a randomizer, and somebody was going to get this. But you know what? Ain't nobody showing no love tonight, which is fine. You don't have to. But, you know, if y'all start engaging a little more, then maybe I'll think about it. But FX3 killer, all right? Let's talk about this real quick, because the FX3 is, what, 4 or 5 years old now? Like, obviously, there will be better cameras at this point. And the FX3 owners get so freaking butthurt and defensive when anybody says anything about their beloved FX3. Listen, the FX3 is goated. When it came out, there was nothing that could touch it for the price point. It's still goated. It will remain etched in time as one of the best video focused cameras ever made. And for years to come, it will still be way more than capable. So all of you FX3 owners, it's okay. Like, go take your menstrual medicine. Like, your camera's fine. It's not going to stop working because there's better cameras out now. But this is the passing of the torch. This is the evolution of technology. Like, cameras are getting better. And because this is Sony's, to this day, their flagship video-focused consumer-level camera, it's the only thing we can compare it to. So y'all be like, oh, you shouldn't be comparing this camera to the FX3 because the FX3 is 4 years old. That's not my fault. Tell Sony that. Tell her we need another camera. Because this is still their FX line camera, without jumping to the FX6, like, this is what we have to work with. So this is what we have to compare. You FX3 owners have got to stop the madness. It's okay. Like, your camera's not going to self-destruct because another camera can shoot 6K 60. It's all right. It's fine. I promise. Your FX3 can still shoot lovely footage. All right. We know it doesn't overheat often. That's great. We're happy for you. Enjoy it. But as camera snobs, what we not going to do is act like that it's still the best thing smoking for $4,000. When you got the Nikon ZR that is literally outclassing it in just about every category for half the price. I don't want to hear no dual native ISO 12,800 crap. The S1 II at 6,400 ISO is cleaner than the FX3 is at 12,800. And it shoots 6K60 open gate. I'm sorry, not 6K60 open gate. 5.1K60 open gate. 6K60 if you want to go with 16:9. So, okay, you FX3 owners, get off your little minstrel. It's going to be all right. What's in that coffee? Oh, man, the C50 got its boot smoked right away. Potato Jet put the ting. That's how we know you from Nigeria. Ting. It's sting. We're in America, Kofi. That was mean. Put the ting in an oven. IDK, how much better you can get than that, and it still did well. Yeah, it's fantastic. Now we putting cameras in ovens. Because that's what we do. I'm glad it worked out great. C50 looks amazing. Yeah, until you look at a ZR. Oh, y'all gonna stop hyping the C50 up. The ZR cooked it. It's DOA, bro. You should get an iPhone 17 over a Canon C50. I'm really going to piss some people off with that. No cap, though. If you are in the Canon ecosystem, if you're still there, bro, if you're one of 700 people that still shoot Canon, you got RF glass because you're an idiot. Like, why would you buy into that system? They got 3 lenses and they all cost $17,000. I'm just playing. Canon makes great cameras, okay? And I'm sure it's fine. But they ripping y'all off, bro. Oh, anyways, I digress. What we got? A new sub. What up? Who was that? Aman. When is everyone going to start selling their FX3s? I'm sure you can find them all over the place. Now that it's been dethroned for like the 4th time. Sony has got to do something, okay? Like, they just catching strays from left and right. I mean, people just walking on. And this is somebody who just left Sony Kando. Like, Sony has, fight back, bro. Fight back. They dropped the RX1R Mark III, which I'm about to buy one. I'm not going to lie. It's a very stupid purchase. I really shouldn't. But I really want that camera. And I'm going to buy it. Okay. I'm not going to pay full price for it, but I'm going to buy it. But that's all. Like, Sony, y'all have got to fight back, bro. Y'all just going to let everybody just smack y'all around? At this point, the only thing we can say that Sony is holding on to is lenses. But that's if you're into, like, highly clinical lenses. Like, you know, a lot of people are chasing character, which Sony don't have a lot of that. So, I don't know. When will we start to see FS3s pop up? Probably. They probably already are. Why nobody said FX2 killer? I would have clicked that video. Yeah, why nobody talk about that? I think Kofi is making that video, if I'm not mistaken. But yes, it's also a FX2 killer. Cap, I have no, because you a Canon fanboy, bro. I knew it. I knew you was a Canon fanboy. I could tell by your, because you didn't say nothing when I was cooking you about that C50. It's all right, bro. It's all right. I'm here for your support, dog. I'm just playing with you. We here, bro. From one camera nerd to another. I'm here for moral support. Okay. The very sad part about this is honestly, nobody's interested in the Z50. I mean, the C50. Because everybody's interested in the ZR. I'm sorry, bro. I'm about to sell all my Sony gear. A lot of people have done that. Terry's on one today. It's the coffee. My boy Marine X, I owe you some updated LUTs, man. I've been telling you this for like 3 years. I gotta make new ones, bro. Like I can't convert those. I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna do my best. Or even better, because I'm working on a new pack, I'm gonna just send you the new pack for free. These camera companies got us by the balls. I do reflexively think about defending the FX3. Oh, you know what? I appreciate somebody saying that. Then I remember I had to pay Sony for the camera. We don't have these arguments in the EDC community. You know, me, Cam, and Kofi talk about this all the time. This is I will say, like the mobile phone and camera space, like people are willing to die over their product. Especially like Apple. This is the reason why I got out the mobile phone game in the first place, although I'm about to get back into it, because Android users will literally find you and unalive you if you don't agree with them about their Android. Like it literally be whole turf wars. And some of these people in the camera space be the same way, bro. Like, oh, like relax. Take the tampon out. It's a freaking camera. I listen. And this is coming from a creator who works with a lot of these companies. I have no loyalty to any of these companies. Now, it's not to say that I don't enjoy working with them, but I'm not going to defend any of these companies because at the end of the day, they are selling us a product. Now, if you want to personally like defend your stance on like why you bought a camera, that's fine. But like literally sitting here arguing with people and name calling and this, that, and the third over a camera is silly. It's really silly. There's no reason for us to be defending companies like that. They don't defend you like that. And you're right. There's only a few niches where it's like this, and the camera space is one of them. And I get it. It's because people pay so much for the camera. And in today's world, everybody wants to be justified in their actions. My daughter hasn't made a noise in like 10 minutes. Hold on. When kids get too silent, it's a problem. You know it. I'll be right back. Leah, are you okay? What are you doing? Okay. Listen, when kids get too quiet, it's usually something happening. They're usually doing something silly, like trying to cut a knife with a knife. Yeah. I mean, that's the truth. Like, whenever kids go silent, like, something's wrong. Anyways, these are just cameras, y'all. Now you tweaking the C50 is dope. Their use of OpenGate is... What? What are you talking about, man? It's not even OpenGate. Yeah, I knew. You know what? I knew it. I knew it was going to be you coming in here doing that nonsense. I'm just talking trash. All of these cameras are way more than good enough, okay? If you get one of these new cameras and you can't make something dope, then it's you. You suck. It's not the cameras. All of these cameras are way more than capable. We're just sitting here nitpicking for the sake of conversation. Honestly, all of these, any camera made within the last decade is way more than good enough. I shoot Canon for commercial work, and the ZR dropped the mic. Both have compromises, but I can build out a better and more minimal rig on the ZR. Plus, you have Canon C50 price. Let's look it up because I don't remember what it was. I think it's $3,700. $3,900. The Nikon ZR beats it. I'm not going to say it everything, but it gets close and does beat it in some ways for half the price. He said it. All of these camera companies are producing phenomenal. What a time to be alive in the camera and tech space, bro. We have iPhones that can shoot freaking ProRes RAW. We have cameras that can shoot Red RAW, Blackmagic RAW, ProRes RAW, internally, 5.9K, 6K, 8K, 120 frames a second, and we want to sit here and complain. Sony catches strays like a cat burglar. Facts. For real, there was no camera announcement at Kando. That is so surprising. No, they didn't launch anything. They didn't talk about anything new. This Kando, they wanted to go back to... oh, we got a super chat in the house. We're going to get to that in 1 second. This Kando, they wanted to go back to the roots of what Kando was supposed to be, which is like community, photography, video, fun, eating good, community. So they didn't launch anything new, y'all. I know a lot of y'all don't believe us and think we under some NDA hiding stuff. They didn't tell us nothing. They showed nothing new. The only thing new, which y'all have saw already, was the RX1R III. Other than that, they didn't drop nothing new. We asked them, like, okay, what's going on? Y'all ain't slick. We know y'all are dropping something. And they were like, no, we're not dropping anything. So it is what it is. I don't know what's going on at Sony. It's kind of like difficult to watch. Like, what happened? What happened? The last innovation we've seen from Sony was the A9 III 3 years ago. We haven't seen any innovation besides lenses, which we won't discount that. Their lenses are freaking fantastic. This new F2 series of lenses that they have, zoom lenses, are wild. But on the camera front, no innovation whatsoever. And I don't know what's going on. Hopefully we see something soon from them. But it's like, bro, fight back. When you got Nikon out, like Nikon went from the bottom of the ranks, from not being talked about to being called potatoes, to dropping a literal sledgehammer, undercutting everybody. So, anyways, yeah, no announcements, man. I love Canon too. I'm just trolling, bro. But they did get their boot smoked though. You can't lie about it. The ZR is half the price, bro. All right, Kofi says, because y'all know Kofi can accomplish like 40 things in 5 minutes. Anytime we bring up a new video idea, Kofi be like, already got that video halfway done. And I have the next 14 videos already scripted, planned, and filmed. They're just waiting on the editor. And man, Kofi, shut up, bro. Like, nobody asked you all that. Dang. Let's read Kofi's comment. Already compared it to the S1 and if I did it again, it'd be worse considering the S2E has internal RAW now. Yeah, he ain't lying. Oh, God. I knew I smelled feet. I knew I smelled dirty cowboy boots. And I know why now. Cam said shout out to Cam. You'll start seeing used FX3 on the market come late October when the ZR starts shipping. I might pick up a ZR for content. I mean, I'm going to try to get Nikon to send me one. But if they don't, I might grab one. Yes, love. Oh. Use your phone. I'm using this light. Use your phone. Bye. Come say hi when you get done. I know you're going to come in here. I love my Lumix stuff, but Z-mount is getting harder and harder to ignore. Yeah. Z-mount is wild, bro. I love L-mount because of how easily you can adapt. Like a glass, L-mount glass, PL-mount glass. So if you shoot a lot of like cinema lenses, then PL and L is really good. But Nikon being able to adapt so easily to Sony glass is wild. And also cinema glass and all that stuff too. I think there's a misconception that you have to ride a brand for opportunities, but community impact and influence matter a lot more. The only content I made about Sony was anti-FX2. Yeah, and same here. I cooked the FX2. I knew they were not going to invite me back. The RX1R Mark III, I had a love-hate relationship. I made it known in every video. I'm sure they wasn't happy with it. I'm about to buy one tonight because I really want one. It's not perfect. No, it's not a Leica. It's not a Fuji. It stands like its own little, very expensive niche. And it's a niche that I really want to be a part of. And I might sound stupid. And I might be stupid for buying it because it is overpriced. But I still want it. Anyways, very true. A lot of these companies don't mind you speaking negatively about it as long as you be objective with it. And as long as you do it in a tasteful way. So as long as you don't go on camera like Cam saying this camera absolutely effing sucks, then usually you'll get it. That's probably why he didn't get invited to Kando. Oh man, he did at the last minute. Oh, we got a super chat. Let's talk about the super chat real quick. Let's put this on the screen. Alton Roundtree, thank you very much. Did you get a bag of Boona coffee in Seattle? I did not. We were in like some secluded area. First of all, thank you for the super chat, bro. Very much appreciated. You didn't have to do that. I know how hard money is to come by right now for a lot of people. So thank you very much. No, we were on this like a resort in the middle of literally freaking nowhere. So I didn't have a real chance to go into the city. Again, thank you for your super chat. I really appreciate it. Not anti, just surprisingly, I saw a lot of people with FX2s. She's putting in a pre-order on the C50. Who is putting in a pre-order on the C50? Are you out of your mind? What are you, nuts? Oh, you wrong. You wrong. He said ain't nobody selling their FX3 for the C50 or ZR. I know a few people personally that are making the switch. It has a lot to offer over the FX3, man. It really does. And again, at half the price. Like, and that's not a knock on the FX3, but the FX3 is 4 years old now. It's old tech. It's the dinosaur. Does it work? Sure. Does the image still look good? Sure. Until you put it next to any other modern camera. But that's beside the point. Anyways, if you can't get a good image these days, yeah, you suck. That's what it is. If you can't do good with any of these cameras, you are trash. I can't wait to see what happens with the ZR between Black Friday and Christmas. But whether the price changes or not, the funds are already set aside to buy. So my dilemma is, do I buy the Nikon ZR or the RX1R Mark III? Okay, one of them is coming home for sure. The reason I'm thinking about the RX1R Mark III is because I don't have a camera like it. The ZR, yes, it's flashy, it's new, it's got red raw, which personally I don't care about. But I already have a bunch of other cameras that do basically what it does already. And in a lot of ways, they're still better, albeit more expensive. However, I have them. So the ZR would be dope, but the RX1R Mark III will be even doper because I don't have a super tiny full frame 61 megapixel camera. And if you never held one of those things, they are tiny. And I'm just thinking about like having a camera that I can literally take anywhere and not have to worry about a compromise on image quality. and it still shoots video. I mean, it's not made for it, but I'm just thinking like it's a gym camera for me. It's a small camera I could throw in a gym bag easily. Can stick it to one of the magnetic things, and I'm a snob like that. I'm a gym snob like that. I know y'all hate people who film themselves and take pictures of themselves in the gym. Real men don't do that. Whatever, I do, and it like fills all of that. Pause. And wherever I like banger selfies. Like I'd have to pull out a big camera for bangers, 61 megapixel selfies with tons of dynamic range on a 35mm f2 lens and something that's smaller than a freaking coffee cup. Like I know it's not the camera for a lot of people. Like Cam is not a big fan of it. I'm not a big fan of him either, but neither here nor there. Like it's not the camera for everybody, and it's very, very overpriced. But if you were in that small sector of people who like it is the camera for you, like you don't mind paying the premium for it. It's just like Apple tax. They dropped the camcorder, didn't even mention it. Canon is the only company I've seen that allows you to dual record open gate in 2 different aspect ratios. They give you a 9x16 straight out the camera. That's dope. Less work to do in post. Their implementation is stupid, bro. Like, I'm sorry. It's stupid. I'm sorry. Just give me open gate. I don't need partial open gate. I don't need all I need is open gate. Just give me open gate in every mode. They'll give you a 9x16 straight out the camera. I mean, that to me is not a big deal because no matter what NLE you're sending it to, whether you're sending it to your phone, Final Cut Pro, DaVinci, I mean, 9x16 is one click. Anyways, Kofi said, to be fair, we know you're doing an S12 ProRes RAW video right now. I already know, Kofi. I already know. What video aren't you doing right now is the question, Kofi. Side note, y'all, I bought some fart spray. I can't wait to use it. Anyways, I was doing everything with my A7 IV. Now I got FX3 and A7R5. Things are getting easier, but like you said, cameras are overkill these days. Yeah, I'm using my A7R5 right now. Still way more than enough camera for 98% of people. The lighting of your live stream, like the moody vibe to it. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Cam, shut up. We know you got invited, bro. Hey, y'all cowboys be getting all of y'all feelings. And I didn't shield for RX1R. I'm buying it with my own money, chump. They're not giving them away. Trust me, I tried. I tried to barter for it. They was like, no. Because no matter what people say, they are selling a ton of them, like I predicted. Oh, here's a good take. Sony may be playing the legal game, focused on copyrights so they can tie up innovation for another several years. That could be true. Yes, daughter. Come on. Dun, 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 dun.
I got something for you.
It better not be something stupid, Talia.
It's not. It's not stupid at all. It's a blessing for you. You'll see it in a second.
Would you like to come say hello to the stream?
Yeah.
With your bonnet on?
Hello. Okay.
T, clock it. Clock it. Clock it. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, look at this, y'all. So cute. Oh, give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Here you go. Thank. I love you too.
You can put.
I don't need this. You can take it for yourself. I don't need it.
I already have 4 of them.
But I don't need it.
But it's for you can replace Glints and Maya. Now keep it.
Okay. That's a fair deal. So I can take those out the truck. Okay.
But you gotta keep them. You can't throw them away.
Okay. Get ready for school.
I already am. I know what I'm wearing tomorrow.
Do you have your Do you know what you're doing for lunch? Did you eat dinner yet? What are you gonna eat for dinner?
Noodles.
Okay, I'll help you as soon as the stream over. I'm only going for like another 20 or 30 minutes. So, because I don't want you getting the noodles out the microwave by yourself, so that you don't burn the literal mess out of yourself. Bye.
I'm not gonna burn the living skin off my face.
Come on, she wants to say hello. Watch your toes. Come on.
That my tongue.
Say hello.
That's
Here.
what
Here. Hold on.
Whoa.
Talk in the mic.
Hello? I can literally hear myself.
I know. That's the point.
I can hear you too.
I know.
What?
Anything you want to talk about today?
Yeah.
You got to get off because once we put a kid on stream, then it messes with the monetization. So you only got a couple seconds.
What does that mean?
Say bye.
Bye, peoples.
Love you. Beat it. I'll be off stream in a minute.
Beat it.
Just be. All right, bye. Another super chat. Let's see who this is from. From Scam Mackie.
That's in the chat.
This is for the kid. Make sure your dad doesn't steal it. Talia, Cam sent you $20. So say thank you to Cam.
Thank you. Now I got $90.
Side note, Talia has $70 and she thinks she's rich. Which she is. Oh, she is. She's kid rich. Okay. I appreciate you, bro, even though you stink.
Don't be a hater because I got that.
I'm not. Bye. It's one in the airport. What? Yeah, Cam is selling his A7C2 for the ZR. I suspect a lot of people will be selling their A7C2s for the ZR because it's still a great photo camera, too. I'm pre-ordering the ZR. Amber Alert. What?
Daddy, I don't like that noise.
It's an Amber Alert.
I know, but it makes me scared.
But there's nothing I can do about it. Like somebody's missing.
Can I stay in your bed?
No, it's fine. No, get out.
Yeah.
You'll be all right.
I'm gonna be home.
Yeah, so you got to remember, man, a lot of people will be selling ZVE. Okay, let's talk about that. The ZVE1 is still $2,200. You could get a Nikon ZR, which is a far more capable camera than the ZVE1 for the same price. There's going to be a lot of people switching. Maybe not from the FX3, but from like A7C2s, FX30s, ZVE1s. You guys were about 1.5 hours from you in Seattle. I've been to Suncadia a few times. It's a fun place for old people and families. It was beautiful. Freaking beautiful. Buy the RX1R Mark III and rent the ZR for content. That sounds like a play. I tried the RX1R. The images weren't my taste, but okay. Cam's, this is a good take right here. I liked the RX1R Mark III. The images were his taste, but the body was underwhelming. It was. The body is underwhelming, but they traded size for premium. Yes.
After you're done with your live, can you help me turn that sound off because I don't like it?
Yes. But Cam is also like a camera snob. He has like 17 Leicas, like 4 Hasselblads, like 5 Hasselblads, like old like 49 film cameras. Like, shut up, Cam. It's the perfect camera for me. It's not perfect. I hate that it doesn't have a flip screen. It's not cheap feeling, but it's not premium feeling. And you would want it to be premium feeling for that type of money. Right? That's the issue. I'm not really that mad about having no IBIS. The EVF and the screen, pretty poor. But again, it's hard to find a 61 megapixel full frame sensor with that type of image quality and dynamic range, with Sony's autofocus, all of their latest and greatest stuff that they put in their cameras. And that, like, you don't understand how compact it is until you hold one. And that is the attraction of it. The A7R5 looks awesome for video. Any camera these days is way more than good. It's more about, and this is something I'm learning, it's way more about lighting. And yes, it's way more about lighting. Now, I will give Cam and Kofi their flowers because they helped me with this look. Learning about color contrast, motivation from lights, practicals. you could have achieved this look with any camera. Honestly, your iPhone could have gave you this look. What this is playing with light and creating contrast and mood with light. And honestly, it's only 2 lights plus a practical. And that's like a little $20 Amazon light. So it's not the camera and lens. It's obviously I painted my room black and I have like colors that complement each other, like the cherry wood door, the greenery all over the place. And then you add in the lighting and the color contrast, which is still not perfect. I'm still trying to get it right. But you could have got this look with any camera. And yes, the A7R V is awesome for video, but every camera in the last 10 years is honestly awesome for video. So don't think it's the camera. It's not the camera. She's so cute. Somebody said you're so cute, Talia.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so this is so y'all can see what she's doing. Please hold. No. They're going to see this, Talia. Ta-da! And that is why kids are worth it. She's my biggest cheerleader. Literally sitting behind me on the floor outside of my room watching my live stream. Kids are freaking amazing. They just take all your money. That's it. Yo, what's going on? Junior Bleary. So we already talked about iPhones. And by the way, if you are just joining in, it looks like YouTube is starting to push this video out now. What's up? Let me know if you copped the new iPhone, which one. I got 2. I'm only going to keep probably the Pro, because that Air I literally only got for content. But anyways, we talked about the Canon C50 and how it got literally dog washed by the Nikon ZR. I'm talking about if I want to pick up the RX1R Mark III or not. What's going on, bro? Where you from? I see you got what kind of flag? Jamaican flags? Canadian flags? Cam, YouTube, that's a fact. YouTube already stole 79% of that super chat, bro. But for real, anybody who sends super chats, man, I appreciate it so much. Dad life is awesome for sure. Have a good night and a good year. She about to go to bed soon. Somebody say, hey, she got more money than Canon shooters. Canon shooters are catching strays in this bad boy tonight. The ZR feels like a successor to the ZVE1 I wanted this year, but didn't give. I agree. I think it feels like a supercharged ZVE1. A lot of people are comparing it to the FX3, but it's a very different type of body. Like there's no mount points all over it or any of that. I think it's more akin to like the ZVE1. FX39. What you talking? FX30 is solid against this. I don't care. No. I mean, the FX3 is a great camera, but no. Give me a ZR all day, every day, bro. See, y'all, you just don't talk about y'all Sony FX users. Y'all will die on them hill, that FX hill. Why wouldn't people be selling the FX3s? Good observation. I don't know. That's a hard one, bro. I mean, unless you just are, y'all FX3 people are special breed. Y'all are special. ZF plus a 26mm pancake lens get you a good combo. Yep. I love my ZF. It's my favorite camera. Buy used 6600 Viltrox lens cheap tripod. That's an option. I got 2. I'm 2 phoning it right now. Z Fold 7, which we talked about this already. Best phone out right now. Don't care what nobody says. At least that you could get in the United States. One for the plug, one for the Perez Raw. Oh, you live in Canada. That's what's up. And then there's a couple other cameras I want to make mention of. All right. First of all, it's 9 o'clock, Leah. We say our nightly prayers and give thanks at 9. So because y'all are with me tonight, y'all will be a part of my prayers. So we just thank you, Lord, right now for giving us health, abundance, the ability to be on this stream, and everything else that you do for us. And we thank you for all of your blessings, past, present, future, seen and unseen, good and bad, because your word is true. It says you are working things out for our good, for those who love you and are called to your purpose. And I am, and she is, and we thank you. So in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Yeah, somebody will not left on that FX330. Yeah, you tripping, dog. I mean, no, listen, we're not saying that the FX3 is not solid. Every camera is solid these days. But what we not going to do is act like better cameras are not available. It doesn't mean that your FX3 is not solid no more. Your FX30 is not solid no more. Your camera still works, bro. It's fine. It can still put out the same amazing video quality that it did yesterday. Like, it didn't change. But new cameras are better. There's nothing wrong with that. So y'all don't have to defend your camera. It's okay, bro. Like, just relax. You need moral support, don't you? You having it. Never mind. You want to know why it was least covered? Because the ZR immediately stomped on it for half the price. But let's see. Sony may announce something this week. They're not. Like another update. I doubt it. Would be a great way to heat up the race this holiday season. I think what Sony's going to do this holiday season is push lenses and sales of the current lineup. I don't think Sony's coming out with anything new, and most creators can probably agree with me, probably until next year. Blame Kofi for my love of the FX30. Yeah, he does need to be blamed because he did 94,000 videos on it. This is the best phone out, y'all. I'm sorry. I know you iPhone people are going to be so upset. The Z Fold 7 is the best phone you can buy, bro. This thing is, let me check. What? Look how thin this is. Look how thin this phone is, bro. Look at that. Look at that. You can't beat it, yo. He trash. I know he didn't beat it. I know he didn't beat the Valkyrie because he trash. Amen. 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 Yeah, I mean, and that goes to my point. FX30, great camera. But we're not going to act like better cameras now don't exist. All right? Amen. Truth be told, any camera is doable as long as you know what you're doing with the lighting. Like, we get so wrapped up on these cameras, but the camera is honestly, like, it's not the most important factor when you know what you're doing. Because, honestly, anybody in this chat with some skill can take a freaking A6600 and go to work. So, we're obviously just having casual conversation of it, but, like, any modern camera in the right hands is more than capable. And just because a new one came out does not mean that yours all of a sudden doesn't work anymore. Doesn't make sense, in my opinion, to jump ship and sell your FX3 if that's your main camera just because something else came out. Before you know it, Sony will be announcing a successor and you'll be back. I mean, I agree with that, but it's also nothing wrong with it. And this is what, like, no, like you don't need to switch cameras in this day and age for image quality. Image quality is the least denominating factor now. All of these new cameras are way more than good enough. People want to switch cameras for a few different reasons. Number one, some people just want a new camera, and there's nothing wrong with that. New gear motivates a lot of us. There's times when, like, I've been feeling creatively stale, and you know what lights the fire again? Gear. And it's not to say that my old gear couldn't get the job done, but new gear excites people. And listen, I'm not gonna talk you out of it. If you got the bread, your bills is paid, it's not gonna hurt you to buy it. And if it's gonna give you a creative spark, even if it's just getting your hands on new and talk about something new, do it. Do it. Buy it. Okay? Or if your current camera has bottlenecks and nobody else could tell you that your camera is not a bottleneck for you. So people can be like, oh man, like 4K 60 isn't a problem with a crop. Yeah, for you. Don't tell me it's not a problem for me. So if you want another camera to maybe improve something in your workflow, maybe it's not image quality, so there's reasons that people want to invest in new systems. And also, I agree with you. You don't need to jump ship. And yes, Sony will come out with a camera that probably will be better than all of these cameras coming out now, or at least in some ways, because they're waiting. They're waiting to see what everybody does, and they'll probably drop after that. And yes, the same people who switched will be back to Sony. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. Save money. Who cares? So I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just expounding on it. That's a fact, because I switch cameras like I changed draws. And guess what? Although Sony is not my primary right now, when they drop something new, I'm pulling up and I'm making my usual I'm switching video. I am. And the comments go, Terry, you made this same video 3 months ago. And I sure did. Gonna make it again when the next one comes out too. I rather like the ergonomic in my workflow. I rather like the ergonomic in the workflow with my A7R V than my FX3. I think you're saying you prefer using an A7R V over your FX3. Canon don't share cameras with anyone. That's why no one talked about it. They had like 4 bodies for like North America. Very true. I'm not tripping. You mentioned shape and light matters, and I'm on the train. That's the real difference. For sure. Yeah. Dude, don't take anything I say like offensively. I joke and I talk trash. Is what I do. They got to release something. That's a fact. Let's say I just bought an FX3 and don't work as a professional. Mistake or no? Not if you want it. Forget what anybody on the internet has to say about it. If you want to go try a new camera for no reason at all, for literally no reason at all, you grown in America or wherever you live at. You are grown. You don't have to explain your decision to nobody. If you want to go buy it, forget whoever don't like it. It's your money. Go be happy. Is it going to make you better? No. I mean, it'll give you access to some things your FX3 doesn't have. However, fundamentally, it's just a camera. So it's not going to make you any more or less professional. But if you want it, you just want to try something new, I say do it. Here's the thing about me. Once I have my eyes fixated on something, it ain't no stopping it. So if you're anything like it, if you're the same way, then you need to go buy it. Because I'm the type of person where if I see something that I really want, I'm going to come up with 50,000 justifications, probably all stupid ones to get what I want. So, yeah.
But Mom told me to straight up interrupt your life because you didn't go get your gift.
Oh. Tell her I'm sorry. I forgot.
Okay.
There's a lot going on. Use case matters too, for sure. S12 or ZR. Personally, tell her I'll make it over there. Personally, I'm going S12 because the S12 is a more complete camera. Now, it costs more. So that has to be considered. The S12 is $1,000 more. So it should be a more capable camera. It's $1,000 more expensive. But that's just my preference. But I'm getting a ZR for content at one point or another. Is the Fold your main phone or your second phone? It is the phone that I pick up first. Now, nobody has this phone number, but I prefer using this for social media, emails, YouTube, video watching. I pick up the iPhone out of necessity, not because I want to, because so many people have this number. And there are things that iPhone is still better at. Like ecosystem is one of them. So being able to like copy a link on your iPhone and it immediately show up on all of your devices is fire. But I use the iPhone out of necessity. I much prefer using the Z Fold. It's such a beast of a device, yo. It really is. I got videos coming on this. Trust me. And for y'all that don't know, yes, we are stepping back into other types of electronics. I'm getting kind of bored with arguing about cameras and dynamic range, etc. So I will be not stepping away from cameras, but including other things also. What do you like about the Fold over the iPhone besides the bigger display? Honestly, like iPhones are really good at what they do, but like Samsung, like they're just so well thought out. Like when it comes to like the widgets, the information it gives you, the user interface, the customizability, obviously the much bigger inner screen, the camera doesn't do it justice, the outer screen. So it's like, and it's thin. It's just, let me take the case off. Okay. Hold up. Oops, my bad. All right, so look at these side by side. It's thinner than the iPhone, and it's folded. So having two phones in one, a full-fledged tablet, when I want a tablet. All right, look at all that information on my screen. Let me lower the brightness on the screen. Look at all this information on my screen, bro. All right, let's try this again, okay? You see that? Calendar, weather, multiple folders. All of my news, all of that. Much bigger screen to watch content on. Calendar is fire. Like, look at that whole calendar right there. And then I could just fold it up and use it like a regular phone because the screen is wider on the Fold 7 and it closes completely flat. It's such a good phone. Like it makes you not want to pick up an iPhone at all. Bro, at this point, the iPhone 17 Pro, when you finance through a service provider, is better than 99% of the stuff on the market. Not true, but to your point, yes, I get it. This is it right here. Skills over specs. Yep, new gear is a dopamine hit for sure. It's your money. Go be happy. Hey, you know who I got that from? Cam. The trying to convince people why you want to listen to what I'm saying, y'all. And we're going to wrap this up in a minute because I got to get my baby together. The trying to convince people why and how you want to spend the money that you worked hard for is wild to me. If you want to buy it, forget who don't like it. You worked hard for your money. So if you want to go sell your FX3 for Nikon ZR, if that's what makes you happy, do it. And forget who don't like it. It's your money. You grown. I'm not explaining, like, unless you have to consider or explain yourself to somebody, go spend your money how you want it to. Just try to be responsible. Am I buying one? I'm going to try to get Nikon to hook me up with one. But if they don't, yes, I'll be getting one. Yep, I'm a camera snob for sure. I started an account for a Hasselblad X2D, and I'm buying it to literally just take pics of my kids in HDR medium format. If I did get some paid gigs, cool. But pure personal use, listen, you should, bro. If that's what makes you happy, do it. Do what we get to live one time. And if a camera listen, this is why I don't mind telling people I'm about to buy a Sony RX1R Mark III. I don't care who doesn't agree with it. It's going to make me thrilled. Like, I can't wait to get it. Silly or not, it's my money. I worked hard for it. I'm going to spend it how I want to. My kids are taken care of. The bills is paid. I got money saved up. I'm working. I'll make more money. I'm going to buy what I want. Terry, I'm going to hold out one more year to see if Apple comes out with a Fold. Okay? I've been jealous of my wife's phone for 3 straight miles. I mean, I hear you. It's rumored that Apple's going to come out with a Fold soon. But my question is, why wait on something that could, make you happy now? I don't play the wait. I don't play the I'm going to wait stuff. If I want something, I'm going to get it now. I don't even care for new models about to come out in 3 weeks. I'll deal with it in 3 weeks. But I hear you. Don't be like me. Apple will do this soon. It's pretty well known that they're gonna what Apple's gonna do is come out with a foldable, and they're gonna change the direction of the whole game, because Apple leads everything. They drive the ship when it comes to technology. So once Apple drops, you're gonna see way more app main. So this is one of the issues with the Fold series. Like, not all apps are made for foldable devices. So sometimes you do run into scaling issues and stuff like that. It's one of the quirks you deal with Android, similar to PC. But Android has come such a long way. It is such a smooth and fun and well thought out experience. But yeah. Too many peripherals around my iPhone. Too many peripherals around my iPhone. This is so hard to do. Too many peripherals around my iPhone 15 Pro Max for gear use. I get it. Like, this for me is not a phone to create with. This is literally just a productivity machine and an entertainment device. That's it. But yeah, I think the only other camera that I really want that I'm just not gonna buy is the Hasselblad X2D II. But anyway, so let's go ahead and wrap this up, because I gotta get my baby fed. Listen, don't leave yet. You see my Instagram and my TikTok right there. I would really appreciate it if you came and joined me over there. And in fact, I don't just follow any and everybody back. I mean, that's just how I am. I don't want my feed filled with stuff I'm not interested in. But go on there, and if you are from this stream, go to Instagram or TikTok and just comment on my latest post stream, and I'll make sure to follow you back on everything. So join me on Instagram and TikTok. We are almost at 100,000 subscribers. I really appreciate y'all. I'm about to, go for this goal post. Almost there. It's been the biggest challenge outside of kids of my life. And we almost there, y'all. So I really appreciate all y'all's support. And again, go on there, add me on Instagram, TikTok. If you want to try out ECAMM, if you have a Mac and you want to get into live streaming, you can try it out for free. There's a link in the description. Artlist just launched a ton of stuff, like new AI stuff. They got VEO3, Nano Banana, music, sound effects, all that crap. And there's a link where you could get 2 months free on an annual subscription also. Honestly, like, most of us creators are using Artlist at this point. It's so freaking good. You really don't need to go to another website for anything. And there's a link in the description and comment section, like I said, for you to get 2 months free off of that. I'm going to wait to give away this. I need to come up with a plan. So next live stream will probably be like Tuesday or Wednesday. So make sure that you tap in. I'm going to try to put it up like a day early so y'all can see it and it shows up in feeds. Or just hit me up on Instagram. I'll make sure that I give y'all the details, because somebody going to win this Go 3S. But that's it. So thank you to y'all who came and hung out tonight. Small crowd tonight. It'd be like that sometimes on YouTube. It is what it is. But the people that are here, that stay, I really appreciate y'all. And yeah, I guess that's it. So till next time, I'm out of here. My baby got something to tell you. Don't yell.
Why?
Go ahead.
Peace and chicken grease.
Much love, y'all. Peace.